Hello guys, welcome back to one of my LA Noire walkthroughs. This is part 2 of K6. And so we left off and we're going to go to this William Shelton's guy's house or whatever. So yeah, and I'm not going to let my partner drive it because it's not too far actually. So yeah. Okay, so we're going to go to Shelton Residence. As you can see, I got some other stuff here. I don't know why. I know why I have Patterson Residence, but anyway. So I'm going to call Bukowski over here.
Keep up, Stefan. All right.
And he's not coming for some reason. I have no idea why. Okay, so come on, Stefan.
Come on, Bukowski, move it.
Okay, he's in the car now. We're going to the shelter. Why? Because we think it's the guy with the person, the victim.
It's a lucky break getting the partial ID. These cases are usually dead in the water after 24 hours if no one comes forward. Why don't they just stop? You heard about fight or flight during the war? Sure. Never back your enemy into a corner. That kind of stuff? Right. Well, in hit and run, the perp is already in flight. It's easier to keep going. It takes a degree of moral courage to stop and accept responsibility.
Not as dumb as you make yourself out to be, are you, Stefan?
I didn't know I was making myself out.
Yes you are, Stefan, yes you are. Okay, so as you can see, you see the dark red Lincoln Continental right there. It's all beat up, you know, because from the crash. So we're just gonna wait for 3 hours and see what William Shelton does to his car. Again. I don't know. Alright, so we're waiting, and now it's 7:43 a.m. As you can see, 3 hours. And there's the guy, I guess, Shelton. William Shelton. Trying to get away from the from the place, I guess. Moving to Florida, see? I'm just kidding, I have no idea.
That's the son of a bitch right there.
Yes, we know that's Stefan.
William Shelton?
Yes?
It doesn't look good, Shelton. You packing your bags and making a run for it? You know why we're here.
Yes. The accident.
We've got witnesses who can put this car at the scene, not to mention the physical damage. This is open and shut, Shelton.
Oh, snap, Shelton. It's got some moves. Okay, so now you're gonna have to chase this guy, and you're gonna have to slow on corners. So, for example, you have to slow on this one. Well, I don't really. You can if you want, just take the shortcut. And don't have to slow down on this one. Like, your car, for some reason, has very good maneuver.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
But all you want to do is really just ram the guy in the trunk and into the side. Don't try it out in the front. Well, I never tried it, actually. So just usually aim for the back tires. Or just ram him right through. Yeah, take the trunk door
I
out.
wonder he killed someone driving like this.
Yeah, of course. And I get unlucky a little bit there. But it's okay, just keep up with the guy.
Let that asshole get
And just
away.
follow the red car on the bottom left corner. That's the radar. And you can catch him right here. When he turns, you turn right there, and BAM! Yeah, there you go. Now get out of the car and go up to the car.
That's it. Hands behind your head. That was a vehicular manslaughter rap sound, Shelton.
I hit him. I admit it. I just panicked, but it wasn't my fault.
What do you mean?
The guy jumped right out in front of me. He came out of nowhere. There's nothing I could do about it.
Why didn't you stop?
I've had accidents before.
That's it. We're done here. The DA is gonna love you.
They weren't all my fault. I'm a surveyor. I need my license for my job. There were people around. A woman and a man were standing right next to him. I thought they could get him to a hospital. I'm telling you, it's not my fault.
The guy is dead, Shelton.
You can't be serious.
William Shelton, you're coming downtown. We need to talk about a manslaughter charge.
Ouch.
Leave the coroner and the paperwork. Procedure can wait. We should probably go speak to the wife and let her know what's happening.
Alright, so we're going to go to the wife's place, and I'm going to let my partner drive from this one, because it's a little far.
You can drive.
Yeah, you should do that too.
So, where you want to go?
It's a little easier, because you don't have to wait, and you don't have to get so bored out of your mind just driving through LA, so you know. That's a good idea.
I believe he didn't mow down the victim on purpose. The rest of it stinks. His boo-hoo story about being a surveyor and not wanting to lose his license.
Well, we'll see how he enjoys surveying the same tiny room for the next 10 years of his life. You make a mistake, you face the consequences. You don't run off and hide like some little girl hoping it'll all go away.
People make bad decisions in the heat of the moment.
Well, I'd like to see him try that one on the judge. If he had time to clock who was at the scene, he had time to make a choice.
Oh. Sorry about that, guys. There's just dusty around my room and stuff like that. So, like, you know. So, how you guys been doing, you know? I've been good so far. And I'm actually uploading this on the weekday, which is kind of weird. So, yeah, that's a new enhancement to my uploading. So, I'm going to be uploading on weekends, obviously. And whenever I can on the weekdays. Preferably a Friday or Thursday. Not a Thursday, actually. Never mind. Anyway. Okay, so we are going up to the Patterson House.
Yes? Hello?
Mrs. Patterson.
Is this about my husband?
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see. Come in, won't you?
Won't I? Just kidding. Okay, sit down in the chair, however I should do it.
Can you tell me what happened?
What's to tell? He got hit by a car and now he's dead.
You don't appear to be too upset about the fact.
Lester and I met on a furlough in Fort.
Oh yeah, sorry about that, guys. My controller was running out of battery, so that's how it happens. But anyway, back to where we were. Anyway, that's where I am right now.
Before we got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick it out this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time you left. I have someone here,
I
and
beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
Well, well. Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect me to believe that?
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
Alright, so the first question for this woman is hit and run incident.
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
Okay, so now you're gonna see her glaring to the sides and to the ceiling, so you know she's, well, down.
You expect me to believe that, Lorna? It's all very convenient.
Gambling for Lester was like the needle for a hophead. He was yelling at me. He was yelling at the whole world. I kind of felt sorry for the driver. Poor guy had no chance.
Yeah. Okay, second question is the nature of argument. Oh my god, what's taking this? Oh yeah. You can also like use the right stick to look at your opponent.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk?
We were always arguing. So what?
I'm sorry guys. This is gonna be doubt, but okay, use the right stick when you're going to choose a question. You use the right stick to look up. So use the right stick to look up, and you can look up at the person that you're questioning about.
Admit it. You were baiting him, pushing his buttons. We can easily get the full story from the regulars in the bar.
All right. Lester was playing cards out back. He lost, of course, and wanted back in. He suggested I earn the money on my back to get a mistake. That was the proposition he was putting to his so-called buddies. So maybe I was a little angrier than usual. Let's just say I took exception to his idea.
Okay, so final question, I think. Partnership with Leroy Sabo.
The bartender said that you and Leroy were planning to go into business together. Can you explain how you'll get the money to do that?
I have a little money saved away.
You have a little money saved away. Now we have a little evidence here, because we know it's a lie.
Economical with the truth, Lorna.
You want to back that up, little man?
Because we found this insurance letter in Lester Patterson's right torso pocket, remember? Yeah. Use that as evidence. And you can,
You
yeah.
increased the premium on Lester's life insurance. GI insurance policies have a $10,000 payout.
It was Leroy's idea. Lester lived on the edge. He was always getting into fights, crap games, pinochle, you name it. Turns out it was good advice.
It speaks to motive and premeditation, Lorna.
You're forgetting the hit-and-run detective.
You and Mr. Sabo have an interesting day.
I'm sure we will, officer. Now, if you could both just leave.
We're
Well,
leaving,
aren't you a
man.
little angry?
Sorry for your loss. I can see what a tough time you're having with all this.
Yeah, she's having a tough time, alright. I mean, look at... She doesn't even care about him. Alright, anyway, so instead of going to the telephone in the room, we're gonna walk outside. I don't know what I was doing staring at Leroy. Okay, so anyway, okay, so we're gonna use this game well, what it's called a game well, and it's this blue and red box thing with a blue light on it. It's pretty cool, actually. It takes you right to the KGPL thing in the jig, so you don't have to go like operators, blah 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 blah.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Messages for me, please.
Just one detective from the coroner. Message reads, Phelps, see me at Central Morgue immediately. Results of the Patterson autopsy.
Thank you.
Well, good thing you checked your messages, Melps. If you hadn't, we wouldn't have got that message. Alright, Central Morgue isn't that far from here. It's only like a couple of blocks down, city blocks. Maybe just one block, I don't know, whatever. Okay, why should we have to go to Ray's Cafe? Alright, okay, we're going to the Central Morgue, yeah. They don't talk here, do they? No, they're not, I don't think. Hopefully not. Okay, so. Ooh, voice. Sorry. I just got a little distracted on the settings here. I can see there's a voice enhancement setting. I wonder. Oh yeah, and sometimes you can respond to the dispatch call by pressing A or X, and it'll take you to a separate like side mission. And I'll tell you how to do all the side missions in a separate video. That's probably once I do the walkthrough. Just to get the story, you know. Alright, so we're here. Just follow the trail. Or just try to follow the trail. I mean, you can just follow the yellow flag. You'll probably get there sooner or later. It's not that far. Alright, so go into the Central Morgue. And go into a place where it says staff only.
We can put the driver in front of a judge in less than a week.
You'd be making a big mistake.
Run that by me again?
The victim was dead before the car hit him. 2 puncture wounds to the right side of the thorax. Second puncture reached his heart.
You're kidding me.
Been doing this job 23 years, son. No one's ever laughed at one of my jokes.
He was stabbed to death?
Long, sharp knife. Length of a bayonet.
We found a knife in the alleyway.
Where is it now? Was it bagged?
By Patrolman Kaplan.
Perfect. I'll get you a definite match.
Jesus, we got him. Murder 1. We were right there and they tried to stare us down. Now they'll both get the gas chamber. We have the knife, we have the coroner's report, and I bet we could roll Sabo as a witness. Let's bring her in.
Alright, now we cracked the code to this case. Wow. Isn't it cool how when you're reading a mystery, you know, it just all fits together? I love that part. Because, you know, you actually get the idea of what's happening now. It was actually first-degree murder instead of hit and run. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. Police! I need to call 911. The cop just hit me. Oh my god, cops these days. They have no idea where they're going. Oh my god, even that guy, man, look at that. You see that? He was on top of the truck. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, okay. So we're gonna have to turn left right here. I think I know where I'm going. I don't know, I get kind of lost actually. I'm like, hey, where am I going? I'm checking the map, I'm checking the radar. I'm like, oh, I remember now. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. So. When I said so, the meter just went up like, boom! Yeah. Alright. Okay. And this is 2 of the 3 traffic cases. There's only 3 traffic cases. And this one, the 3rd one's actually pretty long. Longer than the other ones, at least. But, you know. Just saying, there's only 3. That's telling you all the what happened in the missions. I mean, of course, I've already completed them. Okay, we're almost there. And we're just gonna take a little shortcut through the benches. Or, never mind. That's what I did last time. Alright, let's bring these people in. Let's do this thing. Woo! Alright. No. This is where I'm going to pause it, guys. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys later. Yeah. Peace.